I'm so excited about this program because it's actually been years in the making. So why the power of three? Because since I've been in this health and wellness and fitness industry, what I've noticed is that everything seems to happen in threes. So my own daily mantra for health and wellness is balance, variety, and moderation. Balance, variety, and moderation not only in your fitness plan and your eating plan, but actually in your social life as well. We can all get exhausted very easily and burn the candle at both ends. So it's good to have a little balance in your life where there are some times where you just kick back and relax. Counting calories for me is a complete waste of time. It is also a mission impossible, seeing as we are all so different in our genetic makeup. And our exertion of energy, it's impossible to count calories. So what I try and encourage my clients to do is make their calories count. You've got to think of your calories as money in a bank. So you think before you spend that money, right? Okay, so we've got your balance, variety, and moderation in all aspects of life. Balance your plate. Take a look at your plate. Has it got the greens and the reds and the purples and all the colors of the rainbow? So you know you're getting your vitamins and minerals in. Is it excess protein or excess carbs or excess fat, or have you managed to balance everything out really nicely? Is it mostly plant-based or is it mostly animal-based? So that's how we find our balance of plate. And moderation of all things, that basically comes into it where you say have had a delicious meal and it's lovely and healthy, but you think you still want to go back for more. It's learning to moderate your eating habits, your exercise, your social life, whatever it is. Variety is so hugely important. That's why I always say color your plate, because every single color of vegetables and fruit provides you with different vitamins and minerals. So there are 3 macronutrients, 3 different food groups: carbs, fats, and proteins. And I know it's very confusing because one fad diet comes out telling you not to eat fat, the next one comes out telling you only to eat fat, no carbs. I'm not going to go into detail of the horror stories that I have heard over the years as a health coach. I'm just going to explain that my mantra is to try and balance out the best of all 3. We don't want elimination diets. Elimination diets basically result in internal organ problems that actually set you up for failure for long-term weight loss and wellness. So we're looking at the best of carbs, fats, and proteins. If you've attended any of my workshops, you'll understand that I'm a fussy carb snob. I love carbs. They energize my workouts. They are fuel for my workouts. I wouldn't be able to survive without them. We shouldn't be overindulging in fats for so many reasons: gut disorders, digestive disorders, gallbladder problems. There is too much fat in the diet at the moment, thanks to all these very dangerous, rapid result fad diet. Protein and fat are kind of linked, so if you're eating meat, it's got fat in it. Chicken, it's got fat in it. Salmon, any kind of fish has got fat in it. But we're looking to try and eliminate the trans fats in the diet and the highly saturated fats and concentrate on the lower saturated fats. So fish and chicken are favorites on my diet. As far as plant food goes, try and get the plant fats in there as much as you can. So a nut butters as opposed to butter. The big difference really is the nutrient value. Butter is just a blob of saturated fat, as opposed to nut butters, which contain protein. Okay, so the old theory of 3 weeks to break a habit may not be spot on. It might take some people a little longer, but that is the theory, that takes you 3 weeks to form new habits. I actually believe in that. I think it's a good, I get my clients to set their goals for 3 weeks time. In 3 weeks, we look at those goals, and then we set another for the next 3 weeks. So 3 weeks to me is a good amount of time to actually see where your progress is, see where you're going wrong, seeing where you're going right. And it's a good amount of time to actually start instigating some fresh, new, healthy habits and get rid of those bad ones. Because of all of these threes working so perfectly in my life and health and wellness, I came up with the 3 rotation meal plan. The reason that works so well for me is, as opposed to a diet that will set up an 8-week or a 6-week meal plan that will tell you to eat half a grapefruit on a Monday, half an apple on a Tuesday for breakfast. Those aren't really too sustainable, because what do you do with the other half of a grapefruit? You can't eat it on Tuesday because Tuesday's breakfast is different to Monday's breakfast. Also, why not eat the other half? I don't get it. So they're a little bit too rigid and restrictive for my liking. So what I do is a 3-day rotational plan where it helps you to kind of get into some fresh new habits. You don't have to overthink. It's not complicated. You're basically making 3 different big fat salads. You are rotating 3 different animal protein meals, 3 different breakfasts, until you start getting used to eating that way and preparing those meals. And then 9 times out of 10, my clients will say, guess what? I took that beautiful big fat salad of yours and I added this. So my diet is very much about what you add, not what you take away. That's where the variety comes in, and everybody starts to get excited because the yes list is so long. There's so many things that you don't have to give up. So the Power of 3 is very focused on your health and your wellness, and that includes fitness. You cannot have one without the other. You'll see rapid result ads come down your timeline saying no exercise needed, rapid weight loss, or no diet needed, rapid weight loss. Don't buy into it. It's trying to sell you a magic pill that comes with a magic unicorn. You have the power, only you. So the day that you wake up and you decide you're going to make some small changes and you're going to start meal planning towards your 3-day rotational meal plan for the next 3 weeks, set your 3-week goals, look at your balance, variety and moderation in all aspects of your life, that's where you'll start to see results. On my Power of 3 program, I introduce you to the 3 components of fitness: strength, cardio, and flexibility. I personally don't like to allocate days for particular components. I prefer to do them all in one session, but that's just me. So on my app, I'm actually allowing you to decide whatever you want to do. I've got just ab workouts, just butt workouts, I've got just upper body workouts. But when I personally train myself, I like to work total body. Many reasons for that. 1, I get bored very easily, and 2, I have seen far greater benefits doing an interval training where I'm switching from upper to lower, a little bit of cardio thrown in between. So you're going to see a lot of that on the Power of 3 program. It's also very versatile though, because some people really love to run, and I think that's amazing. I'm not a runner, I'm a jumper. So if running is your thing, that can be put into the program as well. Power walking, running, basically your cardio can be done every single day. Strength training should be 3 to 4 times a week. Flexibility can be every day as well. So I incorporate my flexibility into my training program. Whether I'm doing 30 minutes or 10 minutes or 15-minute workout, at the end of my workout, I'm practicing flexibility. Once my muscles are nice and warm, I'm going through some mobility flows and then into my stretch. And I'm going to introduce you to all of those as well. Let's get started.